Fuck you thought. What's up, dolls, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something extremely special for you guys, and it is a Valentine's Day Get Ready With Me collaboration with no other than my boo, MikaTooFancy. Like, we are real life friends, guys, so it was such an honor for, you know, her just even thinking to collaborate with me, because she's so awesome at everything that she does, to makeup, to hair, to just life advice. And not only that, her and her boyfriend are like relationship goals. So please, guys, once you're done with this tutorial, head on over to her channel, watch her tutorial, comment, like and subscribe, and when you're commenting, tell her that Lex Stan sent you guys. So without further ado, let's jump right into this tutorial. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get this bush out of the way, and for the sake of time, I did my eyebrows off camera, but if you guys want to see it in detail, I will link that eyebrow tutorial in the description bar below. But I'm gonna go in with the ABH Dipbrow Pomade in the shade Ebony and the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Hazelnut. So moving on to the face, I'm using the Cover Fix Mattifying Primer with the Anti-Acne treatment and the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And we're just gonna rub that into our skin so it can be popping for V-Day. And moving on to the eyes, I'm using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion and a Morphe angled fluffy brush to blend it out, as well as my finger. Wow, that was a mouthful to say. So going in with that brown suede color from the Morphe 35OM palette, I'm going to take a Wet n Wild fluffy brush that I got from the drugstore for $1.99. And y'all, the color payoff is impeccable. So if you're balling on a budget and you want to buy brushes, I recommend these. And I'm going to just take that brush and I'm going to buff that into my crease as our base color and blend it out with a Morphe 433 brush. And I'm going to go in with the shade just right underneath that with the same Wet n Wild brush, just to create a warm transition. Next, I'm going to use this warm tan color to highlight my brow bone with a Real Techniques eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to blend it out with the Morphe 443 brush. Next, I'm going to use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk, and using my finger, I'm going to just blend that out. And for better precision, I'm going to use a concealer brush just to give the illusion of bigger eyelids, because I have hooded eyes, and the look that I'm going for today, I'm going to need a lot of room because it's pretty detailed. And remember, blending is key. So next, I'm going to go in with the darkest shade in that palette, and using a small precision brush, I'm just going to draw a line just to define my crease. And I'm going to basically keep building up this color because I didn't want to use black to define it because I thought it was too harsh for this look. So once it's up to my liking, I'm going to, of course, blend it, and I'm going to blend it out with a pencil brush from Morphe. And also the 433 brush from Morphe as well. To highlight my tear duct, I'm going to go in with Colourpop's highlighter Avalon. And for my eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette trio, Walking on Eggshells. And I'm just going to pack that onto my eyelids. Moving on to the face, I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Thick Foundation in the shade Ebony. And I'm going to put it all over my face and my neck like so. And it's recommended to blend this out with a foundation brush. So I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques buffer brush, and I'm going to mist it with the e.l.f. makeup mist. And I'm just going to blend it out. And then towards the end, I'm going to use a beauty blender because it's, I don't know, I just cannot not go without my beauty blender. I don't know why. So to contour, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro foundation in the shade Dark Chocolate. And I'm going to put that along my forehead, my cheekbones, and my jawline. Also the bridge on my nose and my chin so that I can look like handsome Squidward. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to chisel his face because it's a little round and I'm trying to be snatched for day, okay? And then I'm going to blend that out with a beauty blender. Comment in the comment section below what you guys are doing for Valentine's Day because I'm nosy and I want to know. And especially if you live in Houston because your girl's trying to come up with some plans. So, yeah. So now I'm going to go in and highlight with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Hazelnut. And I'm doing this so backwards, y'all. And I didn't realize it until after I started doing this. I was like, wait, I was supposed to highlight before I contour, but it doesn't matter. I don't care. It still came out bomb. And of course, I'm going to highlight my forehead, underneath my eyes, and then I'm going to reverse contour and blend that out with my beauty blender. Next, I'm going to go in with the Sacha Buttercup Translucent Powder to set all of my highlighted areas. Hashtag bake all day. Thumbs up this video if you like to bake and you don't think that that trend died in 2016 because where would we be without baking, you know? Next, I'm going to go into that Morphe 35W palette and use that brown shade to set my contour. And now for the creative part. To create my little rose, I'm going to use NYX Vivid Bright Liner in the shade Vivid Envy. And I'm going to line my eyes. And once I get to the wing, I'm going to thin it out. And I'm just to create the illusion of a stem and also its little leaves. Now, you don't have to be an artist to do this because, guys, I'm really not that creative. But all it just takes is just patience and Q-tips and you will get it. To create the actual rose petal, I'm going to take a lip liner from NYX and I'm going to create a U shape and shade it in like so. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you guys, because we're going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Liner and we're actually going to create the detail of the rose. So in order to do that, all I'm doing is just tracing the U that we created. And once we get to the top of the U, we're going to create like a never-ending circle, kind of like a swirly, and that is your rose, guys. See, it's as easy as that. It's very simple. All it takes is patience, and you just continue to play around with it to your liking. And here I kind of made it a little small, so I just cleaned up the rest that was on the outside of the outline with a Q-tip, and I'm ready to stunt. I applied the Ardell Wispies off camera, but I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade Mascara. And also, too, I'm going to go back in with the NYX eye pencil in the color Milk to line my waterline. Now I'm just going to dust away the translucent powder, and then we're going to head on over to put on blush from MAC in the shade of Ambrose. And I'm going to line my lower lash line with a random black shadow that I have in my makeup kit with the e.l.f. smudge brush. For lips, I'm going to go in with the NYX lip liner in dark brown, and I'm going to line my lips like so. And for lipstick, I'm going to go in with the Milani lipstick in the shade Teddy Bear and the MAC lipstick Cream Cup. Go in with the same highlighter from earlier from Colourpop in the shade Avalon, and I'm going to dab it on with my finger first, and I'm gonna wet a Morphe brush and build up this highlighter to my liking until I look like a little glazed donut, you know, a little snack. Then I'm going to go back in with that NARS concealer, and I'm going to basically conceal these dark marks around my mouth. And I'm going to blend it out with a beauty blender. And I'm going to set it with the Black Radiance Finishing Touch Powder in Milk Chocolate. Now on to hair. You can leave your hair like this and just fluff out your ponytail. Or you can be a boss like me and take it down and fluff out this fro. Now my hair is a failed twist out. I was like, you know what? Let's do something different. Let's do a twist out. No, it came out terrible. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fluff out my fro to my liking. And you guys remember those flower crowns we used to wear back in 2012, 2013? Well, I'm going to cut it up and actually turn it into little flower pieces. And I'm going to stick it into my hair like a little Hawaiian mommy. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just going to place them randomly to my liking, guys. So that's all for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys like my little twist that I did with the rose. Hopefully you guys can recreate it and do it 10 times better than I can, you know. Please guys, be sure to check out Tamika's video. Head on over to her channel after this video. Guys, please comment, like, and subscribe to my friend. I love her to death. And also too guys, please subscribe to this channel and turn on your alerts to see when the next video is coming. And until next time guys, stay beautiful, stay blessed, and guess what? I love you. Bye y'all.